Hello everyone. The agenda of this video would be to show a tutorial as to how to use the Bhrigu software and what are the most essential features within the software itself. This is the default screen which will appear for everyone whenever the Bhrigu software is open. In order to open any chart, give the name test as of right now. Test, give the date of birth. Let's give 20th of August 1955. Let's give the time of birth. For example, let's take 2:25 p.m. and then write down the place. Click on the bottom arrow and double click on the double click on the respective place in order to select it, and then click on proceed. If you want to save the chart, click on the save data and click on yes, and the chart will get saved. For right now, I'm only proceeding. This is the default screen which will appear for everyone the moment any chart is opened. On the left hand side, you have the D1 chart, which is the Rashi chart, and the bottom left corner is the Navansh chart. By clicking on this bottom arrow, you will be able to choose any divisional chart, including the lunar hora chart from which the wealth of the native is seen. So if I open this chart, this is the lunar hora chart, and these buttons are there to rotate the chart according to the house. If you want to make the seventh house is the ascendant, just click on 7, and the seventh house will become the ascendant for this chart. Then in the middle section is the general details, and below is the panchang, and the right hand side you have the dashas, some of the dashas. If you want to look at additional dashas, click on important dashas, and we have 6 dashas such as Vimshati dasha, Char dasha, Yogini dasha, Manduk dasha, Dirg dasha, and Navansh dasha. Then we have the Sarvatabhadra chakra. The planets marked in blue is the natal chart planets, and the planets in red are the transit planets. And by moving your cursor to any planet, you can see the aspects. For example, Ketu is aspecting the nakshatra of Revati, right? So in this case, Ketu transit, like natal Ketu is aspecting Revati nakshatra. If you want to see the transit, then move your cursor to any of the planets marked in red. For example, Rahu is aspecting Sun, Mars, Venus. So this is how you can look at which planet in transit is aspecting which planets in the birth chart. Also, we have the Latta as well. Like, for example, in this chart, Moon is giving Latta to Mars. This means that during the Dasha of Mars, the person's mother will suffer from some kind of a health issue, and the significations of Moon will cause trouble to Mars. Like, whenever this person in Dasha of Mars, whenever this person will start doing a new activity, either the plan will change or the native will face some kind of a emotional disturbance. Why? Because Moon is giving a kick to Mars, right? But generally, the kick from malefic planets is more harmful compared to the benefic planets. So this is one thing. The other thing is the Argala. You can look at the Argala as well, and we have the Arudha as well, both the Bhav, Graha, and the Rashi Arudhas. Now, once you click on the Bhrigu, the B alphabet, the Bhrigu screen will open. This is the Bhrigu screen, and there are several progressions as well as several dashas which has been included in this software. For example, this once you click on Bhrigu transit, like you will get two charts which shows the Bhrigu transit for each planet progression. For example, Moon has progression of I think around 19 degrees, 19 years. Rahu Ketu either has the 83 or 96 years progression. So there's a different plutonic cycles. So for example, you want to look at this native and predict him what is going to happen or what has happened in the year 2020. Then move your cursor, click on the bottom arrow, and then choose the respective time frame. For example, if you want to see what has happened from the month of October 2019 to July 2020, click on the respective time frame, and the chart will appear. So in this dasha, you can look, Saturn will give results in the Lagna, and Lagna has the pada of A9 and A5. So you can predict that the native will change his job or will start something new in the profession, and it will be a business of manufacturing. Why? Because the pada of A9 and A5 or some kind of a developmental work will be started by this native during this particular time frame. This is how you can predict using the Bhrigu progression. Now, this is the planetary progression details. Like here, we have the general details of the planet and the upagrahas as well. For example, Vyatipat, Parivesh, and the other upagrahas. In the Vedic progression, you can look at which planet is giving result at which particular house by just clicking on the dasha. For example, Rahu dasha will give results or will progress in the Rashi of Virgo from the month of July 1997 to January 1979. So during this period, you can predict the results that the native will have some kind of emotional, or the native will worry a lot regarding the money matters, but eventually the money is going to increase for this native through the profession. This is the prediction for Rahu in Virgo. When a moment Rahu progresses in Virgo, this is the result you can predict. This is one of the results. Now, also, in order to specifically look at a particular time, you can use the Navansh progression. Like from the month of July to September, Rahu will progress in the Capricorn Navansh. So if I just go to the Navansh chart, look at the Capricorn, it's in 12th house. So you can predict the result of Rahu 12th house. It's the second lord in 12th house. So during the first 2 months, there will be a lot of expenses in the profession, as well as some kind of a problem, or the native has to give the money to the boss himself, or the boss will withhold the money during the first 2 months, and the native will get the salary late. This is some of the results which you can predict at a much more specific or much more smaller time period using the Navansh progression. Then we have the Tajik chart, and you can refer to the Tajik chart and change the years by clicking on the left or right arrow. And after that, we have the Lal Kitab Varshphal, which is the Lal Kitab Teva, include as well as the 35-year cycle is given as well. Then in the other dashas, we have the Kaal Chakra Dasha, Bhrigu Ashottari Dasha, Bhrigu Naisargik Dasha, Blank Chart Dasha, and the Zodiac Code Dasha. So these dashas, the derivation of these dashas is present in the classics like the DPHS. For example, the Zodiac Code Dasha is derived from the DPHS. Like third house is the age of 14, right? Third house is also the age of 25. Okay, so the circuit of third house will get activated in these years, and accordingly you can predict the results. So these dashas, like except the Kal Chakra Dasha, the Kal Chakra Dasha is taken from the book of SM Singh Ji, and which includes the KCD Ayansh as well. The other dashas are derived either from Chandakala Nadi or in the classes such as BPHS. Now, in order to view or do your own research, you can use the Astro Data Bank, which is available within the software itself. So, in order to access the Astro Data Bank, click on this button, which is after B. So here you can either search by name, search by the planetary position, search by date of birth. You can include the Char Karaka as well, Atma Karaka, Matya Karaka. We have all the Karakas here, as well as you can choose the planet and then click on Go. Here we have the keyword search. For example, if you want to look at the chart of the murderers, just write murder here, MURDER, click on Go. Charts in which the murder has been committed or the native himself has murdered someone will appear once you click on Go. And once you click on the chart will open with the details like this person, Veronique Herbert, has done a crime and he was arrested due to the charge of murder. Okay. So if you wish to include this chart in your database, just click on Move to Main Database and then click on Yes. And the data will get automatically transferred. So this is how you can do your own research. And then if you want to, and you can access all the features from within the software itself, including the data bank.